Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Saifing, and welcome to my leisure advice. And full disclaimer, I am not a professional. I'm here only to share my opinion. So this is going to be advice number five, and the advice is going to be avoid the narrow-minded person. Okay, it's so funny, right? Avoid narrow-minded person. What more can be asked about it? The video should be like 2 minutes. The video could be like 30 seconds. Okay, here the thing. Here it is. This is the reason why I make this video, because you never really going to figure out what kind of narrow person that have living in this world, and it always tricky on how you would try to recognize them. So here is the thing. The key on how to know what kind of narrow person that is this is simple, just asking them question. Try to have a knowledge about quite a lot of things, especially about the things that have to do with morals and whatever, a right thing to do this, a right thing to do that. Easy when we talk about economy and we talk about business. Is it morally wrong or morally right? And try to ask them a question about opinion that the things that have been going on, especially about the controversy that has been surround us all. I'm sorry. For example, you can always ask a question such as this businessman has been selling this particular thing for checkout price for 1,000%. Should it be normalized, because in the end, on the only person that is was able to buy that particular thing is only for the rich people, and if as if if you poor, you can't have that much. So it just it's not like you trying to have a conversation. You just try to tease them a little bit, like, is it wonderful if the things that have been made was available to everyone around us? Or it could be any various question regarding about other stuff too, because we always like to talk in a way that metaphorically, it doesn't have to be a reality. Because it's so funny, because narrow-minded people was always annoying by that, and they always like to talk how to make it into a reality, because if it doesn't sounds like it's going to make much of a sense, it will annoy them. Sometimes you're going to make them angrier, and that is going to be the time, the moment that you're going to learn who they really are. They are not going to prepare and ready to have a conversation that have taken a much bigger scale, or perhaps they don't even know topics that they wish to have a conversation with, but they are just going to be sitting there waiting for information to be given to them, and then they can only complain and complain and complain. Narrow-minded person, as if what are they doing is as if they don't really go out and try to search for information, because if they know what is going on in the real world, they're not gonna be like that. And they're always a tricky person, where they will say to you like, hey, say whatever you want for me, and whatever your opinion that you have, I'm going to respect it. But you know what, when you start to say the things a little bit of controversy, they will react in a surprise way, and they actually lie about you, which is when they said to you that you can say whatever you want. No, they like, they don't really mean that. They what they mean was, say the things that I want to hear. These are funny people. It's funny because some of our friends are going to be like that, right? But that is the reason why they stay as friends and do not wish to marry that particular person. So, especially men who always attracted to a beautiful person, a beautiful woman, you know, don't let their faces, their cuteness, being in the way on how to have a civilized conversation. If you can't have a civilized conversation with someone, don't try to start, because they will overcome you. They, in the way that even though you know much better than that particular person, they will overcome you by speaking loud, speaking aggressively, and try to, as if they were actually a psychopath or something. And they are doing that without realizing that the things that they do, you know. And next day when we meet with them, they are going to pretend that nothing ever happened. So in a way, you might look at them as they are not really threatening you. They are not really, you know, they just being normal person and stuff. But if for my advice, if you really wanted to seek a relationship where you can be appreciated, where you can be respected, always remember to not trying to go with crazy. Do not try to go with narcissistic and egotistical kind of person who always, as if they always want to talk about the, the thing that are real, and they're always going to, you know, I don't know why they do what they did. They always, I don't know why do they intend to tell us what to do, right? It's safe to say that it was a confusing behavior, because it is now ridiculous for them to act such a way, and we will never are going to be understand what are their purpose are, rather than just being chaotic all the time. So always remember the advice, and you know yourself the things that need to be done, and you can make a decision yourself. You said to yourself like, okay, this is a reminder person, but I can invite myself in their in relationship with them, because I can make them learn about good things, and I can change him to be a better, and then I'll say go for it, and that's a good thing for me to hear. If you have the ability to be patient with them, if you can accept them who they really are, if you're willing to wait for them to change to become better, and it's good for you. But for me, I'm too old for that. I not even look at this narrow-minded person as a friend, and I don't even want to friends with them. So let alone married, right? So it is what it is, and how you choose to live on how it will be. And I can only hope for the best for you to have a good heart, and we'll see what is there to us in the future, inshallah. So until then, take a good care of yourself, and we meet again in another video. Bye.